Every time my friends say to me, oh, do you want to meet up? Do you want to like go to the Trafford Centre? Do you want to go to Meadowhall or something? I'm like, yes. That's not a bad thing really, is it? Because what's better than a girly shopping day out? Absolutely nothing. I've got a giant haul here. I've got 3 bags from Primark, 2 bags from Sephora, and then a bag from Bershka. I'm going to start off with Primark first because we've got 3 bags from there and there's a lot to get through. The first thing I picked up, very random, and I feel like it is going to have to go back. But they've got loads of pet outfits in the Trafford Centre. Do you know the brand new Primark that they've got now? And I saw this. It's the donkey from Shrek basically. And I picked it up in a large. I thought it had a hole in then. Well, it does. I thought it was broken, but I think that's where you can put like the lead and everything through. But yeah, I picked it up in a large thinking this was going to fit Ivy, and it doesn't because she's a chunky gal. She needs an extra large. Such a random buy, but the reason I loved it so much is because it completely undoes. And I thought this was going to be really cute, but it doesn't fit, so I'm gonna have to take this back. It's literally pyjama central whenever you go into Primark, especially at the Trafford Centre. They've got so many good ones in. Elle was supposed to pick these up and then she realised, I think she had like 5 pairs of pyjamas or something, and she was like, I'm not gonna get those. So I added them to basket anyway. They've got these little bears on them, and then they're just plain white, straight leg, and then a little long sleeve top that goes with them as well. Absolutely love Primark's pyjamas. I don't think I've ever bought pyjamas from anywhere else. I think I've maybe picked up a pair from like Victoria's Secret, Bow Avenue, Chloe Manor as well, or Comfort. I picked up some from there before, and don't get me wrong, I love the quality of them, but I feel like you can just never go wrong with Primark pyjamas. These were only £15 as well. I got them in a small, which is a 10 to 12, because they seem to shrink a little bit, like after a few wears or a few washes, and they always end up too short on me anyway, even if I've not washed them or anything. And then I picked up some Christmas ones as well. These are kind of like a fleecy sort of material. Again, the one with the bears. I feel like there's a big Ralph Lauren Christmas theme going on this year, which to me is kind of like a traditional Christmas. I'm not really sure, but I thought these were really cute with the bears on. These ones were, oh my god, these were £11. That's so good because they're really nice quality as well. They feel a bit thinner, but obviously they're that fleecy material. But I don't mind the fact that they're thinner because then I'm not going to sweat to death in bed, do you know what I mean? I did also pick up another pair. You're probably wondering why I picked up so many pyjamas, but realistically the ones that I've got, they're just too short. I've had them for a while and you can just tell like they need replacing, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clear out all of my old pyjamas and then replace them with these. So I got these ones, which I think look beautiful. I got these again in a size small, and these ones were £15. These are like the boyfriend pyjamas. They're like burgundy and the cream, I just thought tied together really well. They've got a couple other striped ones. I think they had green or brown maybe. If you're my nail tech and you're watching this, no you're not. Okay, just gonna put that out there. I switched from Biab to Hema free because I was getting eczema all over my eyes and everything, and I know that sounds like the two don't correlate, but I truly think they do because I've not got eczema on my eyes anymore, and it was really red. My eyes would literally swell up in the morning, just like on the inner corner here. But I did my research, I did it on Google. There was loads of people on TikTok talking about it as well, but this was ages ago. This is why I thought the two might correlate, but long story short, we decided to go to Hema free. But the problem is that they're just not lasting as long. So obviously this one's come off, this one's chipping, these two have chipped. So I figured in between appointments, we could do some press-ons. These were, oh, this one was 90p actually. These are my least favourite because I just feel like there's not really much going on, and I feel like they are very long, but they were only 90p, so I can't really complain. And then these two were £3.50 each. So we've got the more neutral ones with the gold and then the ones with the cherries. £3.50 for a pack of nails that if you look after you can reuse. I really don't think is bad at all. But the reasons I picked up these ones, even though they were my least favourite, is because I've currently got dark nails, so I can't really put anything like those on top. She'll just see my Biab underneath. And I've seen loads of people wearing press-ons recently, and do you know what? It makes sense. £3.50 is a bargain. On to the next Primark bag. I have been on the hunt for, I'm not sure if it's cobalt, but like a royal blue beanie and a matching scarf. And when me and my sister went into Primark, they had exactly that from the Rita Ora collection. So I'm gonna presume that these are identical for each other because they look the same. This is obviously just a bit more of like a different texture, maybe slightly different colour. But the beanie was only £4.50, which I think is a bargain. The scarf was £7. And I love Primark scarves because I feel like they're really good quality, they're nice and thick, but they don't itch you either. Primark is definitely the best place to go for any winter bits that you want to stock up on. These mittens are the cutest mittens I've seen yet. They're so like soft and fluffy. It just feels like they're going to trap in so much heat. I love this leather belt detailing to them as well. But yeah, they were only £6 and they're like a bog sort of material. And then what I saw just sitting there rogue was this scarf. So this is the exact same material as the gloves, and it's not got like any tassels or anything, it's just completely stitched together, but it's so thick and chunky. I would probably just drape this over a coat or something, but when I go on holiday next month, they're just gonna look gorgeous together. Very random. I did actually say this in my vlog, but if you guys didn't watch that, I picked up these 50 LED silver firefly lights. The reason I picked these up, they were only £2 by the way, is because when I stayed at Elle's house when we went to go to the Drake concert, the one thing I noticed at like 2 in the morning or however late it was when we got back is she had these on her headboard, and I just thought they looked like the sweetest things ever. So I used to film in my bedroom, like doing my hauls and everything, so I might go back and do that once I put these on. It just kind of gives it a bit more of like a homey vibe, and I just thought they were cute. I'm just influenced by Elle to change my bedroom basically. Next thing is some fluffy socks. So again, these are basically for when I go away. So I got the slouchy socks, or slouch cozy socks. You get 2 pairs for £4.50. I feel like these are going to go up pretty high, which is what I want, because then when I'm walking Ivy and I've got my wellies on, these are going to be perfect for that. But then I also picked up these are luxury knee-high socks. I think these, yeah, £5. I've not said where I'm going yet, but it's going to be like really, really cold where we're going. So when I'm on the plane, when we're walking around, and then just in general for like when I'm back at home, I always go to Primark for like fluffy socks. Right, the last bag from Primark. There is only 4 things in here, by the way. This is the brand new Primark home that's opposite Primark in the Trafford Centre. So this is not going to take long to go through, I promise you. First thing that I picked up was these little bow string lights. These were only £3.50. I think the theme that I'm going for my tree this year is literally just pure bows and then some lights, because I've got so many decorations that I bought recently that I don't want my tree to sort of look overly cluttered. I don't really know. I might put all my baubles and everything on anyway, but I figured for £3.50 these were really, really cute, and if they're not going to go on my tree, I can just wrap them around my banister with like a garland or something. Oh my god, I have seen these for the longest time in Primark, right? I'm pretty sure the first time I saw them they was like £19 or something, and I thought absolutely not. For a cushion from Primark, there's no way. They did them in like a dark brown chocolatey colour as well, which I was really close to getting, because we do have, I'm actually sat on it right now, this like dark brown chocolate throw. But it stays in here because I sit on it all the time so I don't get makeup on my chair. So I went for these ones. If anyone's familiar with like how my living room or anything looks, we've got the wooden slats behind the TV, and I figured this colour was going to go better with that, and we do have a bit of light coloured wood downstairs as well. So these are going to go on the sofa, and these were £12. So I do feel like they've come down in price. £12 for a cushion, in my opinion, really isn't expensive at all. I'm also going to keep like the filling and everything, then I can just swap out the actual cushion itself if I want to. And then the last 2 things, these are identical, is these. I'm not sure if these are meant to be doorstops or something, because they've got a little bit of weight to the bottom of them, but nothing like too crazy. They're not as heavy as usual doorstops that I felt. This one was £5, this one was £4. The 2 of them next to each other, and then with these little bow lights as well. I just thought they were going to be so cute. Really quickly, I'll do Bershka and the hat that I picked up, and then we'll jump into Sephora, because Bershka have actually got some really nice things in. I actually walked past this maybe a few weeks ago. I saw it inside Bershka, but I never actually went in to get it. And then when I was with my sister, we saw it again, and I just thought, you know what, definitely need it. It's kind of like a fleecy, really thick sort of material. It is literally just like a bog standard little shirt, but the reason I picked it up in a medium is so I could like tuck it under or maybe tie it at the back or something. I just wanted that boxy, nice oversized fit. And then I did also pick up a second top from there as well, so my sister got this too. When I saw my sister try this on, I was like, I need that. Like, it looks so, so good. This was $7.99, and it kind of cinches in ever so slightly at the bottom. I think navy blue is probably one of my favourite colours, because I like wearing black a lot, but it can sometimes wash me out, whereas obviously navy blue has that nicer undertone to it. It's not as harsh as black. This is the hat that I picked up. I think it was from a store called New Eras. If anyone goes to Meadowhall, you might be familiar with it, but again, this is for my holiday. I think it's sick. I love hats like this. I've literally just filmed a TikTok haul and I was mentioning this hat. They've got so many different colours of these hats, and they really do elevate an outfit. Like, I've just got on a plain white top now, and chucking on this hat makes it look like I've made more effort. Last but not least, we're on to Sephora. This is 2 separate trips. This is why there's 2 separate bags. I'll go into the smaller one first, because this is from the first trip. We actually got one of these little bags if you spent over £50, I think it was. So I picked up 3 things the first time that we went. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. I think you have to use this in conjunction with the blurring balm. But it says all day oil control, mattifying and priming face serum. I've seen a lot of people use this. They use like maybe 3 drops or something, and it just keeps their oils at bay all day long, because if I'm out all day, it doesn't really matter what like primer, setting spray, powder that I use, my makeup will just look like it wants to come straight off my face, like it will look that oily. And a lot of people seem to say that this is the best thing. I think it might be new, but it's one of those products that a lot of people that have got oily skin are talking about, so I'm really excited to try that out. And then I finally picked up the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. These are all from the Sephora sale, by the way, so I managed to get 20% off. I've gotten the foundation today. The first time I put it on, like the first blend, I was like, that is insane. So I fully understand why everybody loves this foundation. I did pick it up in the shade 100 Light Neutral, if anyone's wondering. And I'm going to post like a full TikTok because I filmed it this morning. So I'm going to edit that and then post it on my TikTok in case you're interested. And the third thing that I picked up was the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Instant Brightening Blurring Powder in the shade Rose Quartz. My friend Jade, she reviews quite a lot of makeup over on TikTok, and she's the first person that I'll probably go to for a makeup recommendation, just because everything she's past has worked really, really well for my skin, and I know that I can trust her recommendation. And then the last and final bag, I've managed to get my hands on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I picked it up in the shade Medium Brown, just because my brows are pretty cool tone, so I don't want to go with anything too warm tone, because then you can really, really tell. But this to me does look quite cool tone. They all did, to be fair. But I figured medium brown was going to be the best. I do need to learn myself how to use it. 2016 is coming back, okay? 2016 brows especially, because I feel like the first time I use this I'm going to get it so wrong. I'm just going to have these big block eyebrows, so please feel free to tell me if that's how it looks. Oh, I got this. This is the Sephora Nourishing and Repairing lip mask in vanilla extract. It smells exactly the same as my Summer Fridays vanilla one, and it feels really nice as well. As soon as I got home the other day I put it on and it felt really, really nice. It doesn't feel heavy like a lip mask, it feels like a lip balm, but it is really nice and hydrating. I think they've got like a caramel macchiato one as well. And then they only had 2 of these left, so me and Elle both picked up 1 each. This is the Sephora Collection Gingerbread Body Set. You get a body mist, exfoliating body scrub, bubble bath and shower gel, and a moisturising body lotion. This smells incredible. Normally I'm not a gingerbread kind of girl. I say that, I feel like the candles especially just don't smell like gingerbread, whereas this actually does. This was £35. You get 4 full-size products and the bag as well, which I feel like is a really good price. So if anyone is on the hunt for like any really nice Christmas gift sets, I'd definitely say go to Sephora and have a look at their own collection. That is everything. That is everything from my haul, and I am truly, well and truly putting myself on a spending ban. So if any of my friends are watching this and you want to ask me if I want to go on a shopping trip anytime soon, the answer is no, okay? I'm going to say no now, and then you can't invite me. Your girl's saving. She's got to go on holiday soon. She's going to need some money for that. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you did like this video, make sure you smash a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below for more. Go and check out my other videos as well if you're liking like maybe shopping vlogs or at home vlogs, spend the week with me, spend the day with me. That's kind of videos that I've been posting. Hope you all have a gorgeous day or evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!